Hello, hello. Welcome to Office Hours. Ain't nobody gonna be watching this, but I wanted to stream some of the work that I'm getting done so that just as a way to keep myself a little accountable with. Currently, my personal website. Oops. Currently, my personal website has a case study section which is broken. If you click on it, you just get a 500 error, and that's because I was using something called key static, which is a really simple and I mean, it works really well if you have a very simple use case. It's a CMS that's based on local files in your repo to just gives you like a nice little ORM on top of that to store data in your local file system and fetch it. And I was using that on my site, but to fetch the data from MDX files, I had to do a bunch of workarounds with the next MDX packages and things like that, and something is broken within it. And instead of trying to figure out what's broken, I just thought I'd integrate a different CMS called Prismic. Prismic is one CMS that I've been using a lot with client projects, where it's really a fully featured editor. So you have documents that you can go into. You have rich text editing. You have all kinds of things that you can do. And one of the major upsides of using Prismic is that they have this concept of a slice. So you can create different sections in write custom code for different sections of your website and make it available to editors to just drag and drop like as if they were using a page builder. In fact, this is what they call this. They call this their Prismic page builder. So uh, yeah, I felt like it's a technology that I'm using with a lot of clients. So I should also be using the latest and greatest instead of being on a local file system thingy. So yeah, so far I've ported my hero section over, the navbar and the footer, and now we need to get to work on the main client work and reviews and stuff like that. So I'm just going to start with a little bit of data entry. Moving some of my existing case studies into Prismic. So I already have two of them, but we need to add another one. Prismic also recently shipped an update to the media library. So now you can add tags and stuff, which is fascinating. Honestly, this is a lot of this is really geared towards much larger teams. So in fact, the pricing model for Prismic is great because it's completely free for individual use. You only pay more if you need more editors to have access to your content. So it makes sure that only if you have a team if you're supporting a team, then you have to pay, which is awesome in my opinion. And I hope they don't change that at any point. But yeah, I had before. Mock up of the website. So that's just some of the metadata, but here's the actual slice experience. So as you can see, you get a live preview right here, and this is the rich text editing field. So yeah. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to just copy paste this stuff in here because a lot of it is MDX, which is a custom syntax on top of Markdown. I believe that they support just pasting Markdown, but since I have these custom components and stuff, it becomes considerably harder for just easy copy paste stuff. But luckily, I decided to do this change when I still don't have too many projects, and most of the so luckily I decided to change the CMS pretty early on. I wanted to add a couple of more projects in, but before I did that, I wanted to switch because doing this data migration stuff is a real pain, and I didn't want to have to deal with it too much into the future. And yeah, if you're keeping track, then you can see that the preview is actually changing live, which is awesome. The fact that you don't really have to do much; they give you all of this out of the box. Okay, so now that we have some articles, let's just check if the work page works. So we have some yeah, okay, this works. Two more things that we have to do are that in the original website I had a custom heading which used to highlight this in yellow, and also I had a custom image component where you could click into the image and it would become a full screen preview. Especially for some of these designs, it would be nice if you can preview them in full screen. So yeah, I need to add that. Other than that, I think we can add the work section next down here. So quick rundown of what we're doing here is that this is the slice machine that Prismic gives you out of the box. So it's running right here in my local dev server. It shows up at localhost 9999, and here you can model your data and then push those models to Prismic, and then those models show up here in the actual editing experience. So here we can go into client work and into the page and add a slice. Let's call it work. We can add a screenshot here for the preview when you're selecting slices. And so for that, I'm just going to go into my Figma here. Auto layout this and add top and bottom of same, right? And then quick tip, you can hit Command Shift C when you're selecting a section and it copies as PNG, which is nice. And the problem is that it copies as PNG. So you can, let's add a fill. And now if we copy, then you can directly paste here without doing anything and it picks it up. So now we have a nice little screenshot for our section. Let me see how I modeled this. So okay, so let's add in rich text. This is completely unnecessary, by the way. You can literally just add a text field and use the text as my H1. But in the editing experience here, rich text fields look like this, which is really small. So I want to add rich text so that it looks bigger, which is just a purely aesthetic choice. But I think it's fun when you're editing the content for things to look like they are, rather than just looking at a form with a whole bunch of inputs and somehow it translates into something out of the side, right? So instead of allowing all this stuff, we have no links, we have no multiple paragraphs, and I want to unselect all of these and just select H2. So now if I do this, then do we need anything else? No. So these things we're going to pull out from our page types of client work. So on our actual work slice, we only need the heading. So I'm just going to review changes and push this. And we should see the updated content here. So yeah, now if I click plus here, we have a work slice, and you see our screenshot showing up. And if we add that, you see how this section heading is much bigger than this. So I can do my work here, and it just looks like a section heading. It's just a very unnecessary thing, but I like that you can model data that actually looks good as well. So it you can really emphasize the editor's experience as well. And here we have an auto-generated files by slice machine. So in this index, we have our actual slice. We can make changes here, and those changes will be the ones that show up on the page as well as in this preview right here. It's really quite clever how they've managed to bring in all this cool stuff into a CMS that you can run locally, and everything just works for you. Like, they generate all the files for you. They've generated all kinds of API endpoints for me in this API folder. All this is preview, revalidate, exit preview, all that stuff. Anyways, this is not a fanboying unsponsored segment, so I'm gonna keep going. Let me go. I saved the original page somewhere here. Yeah, home page. So I think I can just yoink the whole work section. I'll have to remove. Okay. Okay, so I think this project is also going to need some refactoring. First, let's just get access to primary heading. So here, if I just pass in the heading, you see text is going to yell at me because title field is what we're getting back because it's an H2, right? So tstatic also gives us access to this utility called as text, which then returns a string. Yeah, chill. But at least now we can have a dynamic heading. And now for the actual work. Oh man. Of JS element. And we have work here. If work length is greater than 0, then we show that, otherwise we say no work to showcase. Here we can do work.map. Huh? Okay. Data. Why is it not getting typed properly? Oh, why you do this? Is that not how you get? Hmm. Maybe it's not by tag. Get all by type. By type. My bad. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now we have all the details. So image, title, description, tag, CTA. What else? We don't need any of the meta stuff, and the update we do need. But can we should just sort it here. Data update. Why? So Prismic returns either the date or null. So this is just TypeScript is yelling at us because we can't pass in null to a new date, but I'm going to make sure that I have a date on all my projects. Otherwise things can break, and that's acceptable. I'm not going to be a TypeScript fiend here because it's just a personal website. And yeah, we see project. Okay, what else do we have here? None of that is important. Now for project. UID is what we are calling slug here. Bring this back. It might be useful to do what I'm doing here, which is to type everything as entry. So here we have meta image, meta title, meta description, slices, and that entry. Okay. Now, here. What is this? Okay, that's just key static stuff. So instead, let's get rid of this and start typing. The image is going to be image field. What else? Image title description tags. Okay. Title. Oh, I haven't been checking comments, but like, hello. Yeah, probably not here now. I don't. Can I see what time this was? Show timestamps. Yeah. Yeah, that was a couple of minutes back. Anyways, thanks for being here. What did I do? Yeah, okay. Image tightly is gonna be tightly field. Is gonna be text. No, key text. Field. Tags is also key text field. Am I being stupid? Let's see if I'm being stupid. Type content work document data. Cannot use content as namespace. Why? I knew this, but now I don't. Type content. The machine generates content file when you generate. Okay, alt tab content. Okay. Okay. And then TypeScript omit. Meta. Does it need a update? It doesn't. So, meta, update and slices. I know TypeScript, guys. That's insane. Now, yeah, this is Slug. Fine. This needs to be a Prismic next image with a unit of that. This needs to be as text again because otherwise it will be in a format that's not text. ct.text. Prismic next link field of CTA. Yeah, this will not have this. The button text slide. Dot text. Are we broken? Content works. This works. Why does it say slug? Oh, yeah. ID. No, okay, slug. Hey, that's awesome. Okay. Nice. Okay, let's look at some of the stuff that we need to do. Rich text, custom rich text components, in which we have okay. Another low prio thing I was thinking is scroll to top button in articles. So I built this blog with a friend, and if you go to one of the articles and you scroll down, you see this button that pops up. It's pretty cool. It pops up once you start scrolling, and when you go down you can click to go back up. It's very simple, very, I mean, that's not so simple because it's a lot of like painful JavaScript to check if you're scrolled off, and then the position sticky stuff, and man, I wouldn't say easy per se, but and maybe we should add a back button. I didn't. If you go into one of these, Yeah, maybe. Shout out, please, bro. Some poor guy came and put a comment before this, and I didn't even read it. And I am actually streaming on data, which does feel like a crime, but you know what else feels like a crime? It's the cringe music that I have. But I wasn't going to leave no music, and also I didn't want to put like I mean, obviously, I don't have access to good non-copyright music, so the only thing that I could find was this kind of stuff, which is unfortunate, but whatever. Did I miss you? Did you also leave after commenting that? 3:30? Maybe, yeah. I saw it 3 minutes after. Oh, okay. Still here. You know what else is cringe? Okay, not just the music. I have fake keyboard sounds. So when I type, you can actually hear the keyboard sounds, which is fake. But I was watching this YouTube guy. Let's see if I can find him. Yeah, this guy. And he was talking about yeah, how I make my videos. And in this,
it's been about a year since I started making.
In this, he talks about where is that? Anyway, so in his videos, he talks about this tool called Clack for fake keyboard sounds, satisfying sound with every keystroke, so that all the pretentious MacBook people can get the sounds of a custom keyboard without paying for one. And I am now proudly one of those pretentious people. So. This is bugging me. I think it was lowercase in my original website. No, it wasn't. Oh, it was client work, not my work. Okay. Something looked wrong. And you get to see the real-time capabilities. So look, I save this, I publish it, and almost instantly I can go here and reload, and yeah, client work. Okay, so client work section done. Now we have reviews about. I think I'm going to knock these two out quickly, and then I want to repeat what we did with the work section. But oh, is it loud? Is it loud enough that I should turn it down, or is it just there, like compared to my voice? Because unfortunately there's no way for me to check. Like, I could listen to my own stream back, but that's painful to do. So yeah, I could turn it down if it's actually loud. So yeah, I want to, in the original website there is a work section and then reviews and about me, but I want to split my work into two sections, because these three projects are genuine, like, client projects that I spoke to people and they told me what they want and I worked with them, and some of them I got paid for. Like this was an NGO project, so I didn't get paid for it. Whereas this one is not actually a client project, because I am in no way. Oh man, are the sirens affecting my voice right now? Anyways, yeah, so this one is, I have no affiliation with Sarda Farms. I just looked at their app, which was shit, and I redesigned it. So I was inspired by this guy who's an incredible designer. He works at Microsoft, and he has two sections. So he has work and then he has play. Obviously, this is a much more superior website because he's also like a crazy. Yeah, look, he's designed the search framework for Microsoft Teams. Okay, so that's like aspirational, but he has these play sections, and in these play sections he's done like identity design and like something about Kolkata, which is not actual client work, but it's really cool. So it as a designer, it would be awesome to have this. Yeah, look, this is like an app which talks about like Kolkata culture, interactive website in honor. Yeah. So I have my equivalent of this, much more grounded version of this is this app redesign, because I redesigned this app. Oh, yeah, so yeah, and it is over here. But here I redesigned it only on my own. So I'm gonna put this into a different section. But I think this about and the reviews are going to be much easier to tackle quickly. So back to the slices page, add slice and reviews. By the way, Patu, this is going to be really boring. So like, if you have anything better in life to do, please do that. Contents. Supporting, yeah. Okay. Hit the like button, guys, to support small creators. Oh yeah, I had no clue that's a thing. Wait, what? Hey, even I can spam my own chat with emojis. That's nice. And also I'm on a singular MacBook screen, so I'm looking at chat on my phone, which is why I totally missed, like, now because I know you're here, I'm looking at chat, but otherwise I was like locked in here and I didn't even know what was going on in chat. So that's- I have review. This image at max gets to 72. Let's just say 80 by 80. We have to person's picture. Then we have, what do we have? Name, designation, and content. No, what is it? Is it like, I don't know. No, I haven't seen that. I honestly don't watch those clips on purpose because then my recommendations get screwed up and I only start getting streamer clips recommendations. But feel free to highlight. Oh, that's crazy. That to Ludwig, bro. It's like, of all people. Stop checking chat, nothing's changed. That's actually brutal. Look, we have live previews. Honestly, I need to get sponsored by this company, bro. I love their stuff too much. Reviews. Even though I've never paid them and none of my clients have ever paid them because their pricing is so sick. It's free for literally everything that you need. But yeah, reviews and okay, if this was when he was a small streamer, then that makes sense. And my AirPods are dying. Give me a second. You know, one underrated thing about AirPods is that they charge really fast. Yeah, sorry, I was saying, yeah, AirPods, they charge so fast. Like, if you get a warning that your AirPods are starting to like die, you can take off one, put it in, and by the time this one dies, that one's going to be charged like 75%. So then you put that one in, you put this to charge, and in like 5 10 minutes you have both up to 70%, 50% at least. Okay, now we have the reviews slice there. Let me just push some of this stuff first. This one is work section. Next. This. Go back to the home page. Reviews section. Import this. We can get our heading from the content stuff by importing from slice. So primary heading text heading. currently this thing is giving me the type for the array of reviews, which is what we're getting here, this reviews. But when we go through each one, I need to figure out what the type is for a single entry. Hmm. Can I just do this? Why? Why is object possibly undefined? Utility. It is. It is that. I've literally called it whatever office hours, yeah. But unfortunately, like, imagine not having the privacy of a room. That's crazy. I don't know how anybody could survive. Honestly, that's kind of crazy. Like, I wonder how anybody could be without the privacy of a room. No, but coming back to what you said, like, the fact that this is a study stream or a work stream, let me show you exactly who I'm trying to embody. It's just that this dude got famous and then he did work streams. I am just doing work streams. This guy. So this guy, Learn with Jason, he has a show, a live show called Learn with Jason. Kind of crazy that it's called that. Anyways, he does streams with people and they call, like, he calls really, you know, like people who work in the development space, and they do streams where he's clueless about the technology and they come and they teach him, which is awesome. That's how he got famous. Like, he's been doing this for ages, and now he does, on top of doing Learn with Jason, he does these like game show type competition of 4 devs building one thing, and then he does these things where he goes for lunch with a developer and he talks to them about like deep career stuff and like, you know, like make your own luck, stand out in the crowded industry, creative freedom, all this like crazy shit. And so he's famous, and every Tuesday he has a stream that he does on his own. So he's doing some work with he's building a course platform, not a course platform, he's building, let me see, yeah, so he has this website where initially it was just for Learn with Jason, so it has only his Learn with Jason episodes, and like he has his schedule here for in the future what is coming up and all. But now, like I said, he started doing these different videos where he does this challenge stuff, he does this lunch stuff, then he does just personal videos where he's talking about like deep stuff. So he wants to rebuild his website so that he can have almost like a Netflix style UI where there are multiple channels, or like, you know, different his ventures, and then each of those ventures has episodes within it. And he wants you to be able to, instead of going to Twitch and subscribing or going to like joining his channel here, he wants you to be able to get a subscription directly on his own website where you get early access and other perks basically. So he's building a product, and he comes every Tuesday, where is it, yeah, in the live thing, and he just streams for like 3 hours, and he's just chilling and building stuff. Obviously he is much more mature in the streaming space because he's done it for years. He has this crazy set and he has like proper equipment and shit. But yeah, even three weeks ago, 3 hour stream, 1.5 hour stream. Sometimes he just comes and chats, so he has a Q&A thing, so people just come and ask him questions. So I guess this one he probably didn't do that much work. He was just answering more questions about the streaming setup and stuff. But yeah, that's where the inspiration has come from to do this stuff. Like the fact that I can sit and watch him means that maybe someone would watch this, even though that's not my intention for people to watch this. But it's just, I'm just fulfilling my inner desire to stream myself and then see where that goes. Yep, my other AirPod died, which means this one is up to, yeah, about like 60-ish% battery. That also means the music died. Oh, disaster. Now I'm playing back my own shit. It connected to my phone and I started listening to my own stream back. Give me words. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Through all that, hopefully I actually got this working. Yeah, hell yeah. So we have my feedback thing done now. And then the about section will also be easy. Let's just do that one also. Dynamic from Prismic. So new slice with about. Oh, what? Who's this? Hello. can I call this? Categories. Uh, Groups. Divisions. Sections. Or cards. Let's go cards. Easy. Title. For heading and content. Heading. I have multiple paragraphs. No, I don't. Okay. Why is it not updating? Reload. Did I not assign it? So because Prismic wants you to make different types of pages, so you can have like blog pages, you can have landing pages, you can have like legal pages for legal documentation, whatever. So you can go in and you can choose which slices are available to which page. So these are like my homepage slices, and technically maybe I can make different pages like an about section or a contact page, and make use of the same slices in that page. But for my client work, I don't want any of the like things to be here, so I can choose that the rich text slice is only available in this one and not available in my regular page. That's what happened there. I pushed to the slices repository, but I didn't allow this page to access this particular slice. So now, yeah, now we have an about. So content about me. Honestly, I need to go redo the content on this site as well. I initially it was just for college applications. I made a site and then I wanted to put some sort of like content on it, but it's pretty out of date and like borderline. I don't want to read it. So I guess previously I was accounting for the fact that you can have multiple paragraphs, which should I do that? I could do that, but I don't think it's necessary. So let's just do not this. Call this content. Why? This is not a. Okay, so we're pretty much at the same point as where my current website is, in with Prismic content instead. And now the only thing that I want to add is for, like I said, I want a play section where I can put my own projects rather than strictly client work. And uh, notes will be my blog, which currently lives on Inquisit. I have, yeah, Neesh's nifty notepad with two poor articles sitting here, and it'll be nice to have them on my own website as well. So I was hoping that this website would be active, but yeah, as you can see, February 4th, October 18th, 23. So yeah, I'm just gonna move my notes to my own website. And also that way, if for some reason I show up on Google, then those notes can bring people back to this website instead of taking them to a random blog somewhere else. So yeah, that'll also be nice. But before I do that, let's check out what packages we can upgrade. Yeah. Okay, first of all, we can remove Next.js remote. And key static. So remove add key static slash core and key static next. Next.js remote. And let's just see if everything is fine. Yeah. We still have some key static stuff lying around somewhere. API. Yeah, okay. What? Why is the tailwind broken of all things? So odd. Why is the layout broken? Huh? So confused. And if I delete them again, they go. This is crazy. So now if I build Ah. Is it? Bro, I yes, it is that. I cannot wait for the next Tailwind CSS when you don't need to care about this slices and everything fixes itself because man, that was what is it called? Compound. The minor ones are okay. Even the yellow ones I think are okay. I'm worried about headless UI. Let's see. Its root element is focused. Okay. If you like a child element to receive focus, when you're done with the front, you can add it. Okay. Drop-down components are now modal by default. That's fine. Components removed or duplicated. Okay. These have now been removed. If you're using either of these components, you can update your app by using dialog pattern. Dialog overlay. Oh, okay. I wasn't even using it. That's nice. Dialog description. No. Okay. Oh, the availability of the new data attributes in 2.0 deprecated headless Tailwind CSS package. When updating to its data attributes instead something. UI stack modify. So I'm so boring that I'm not using any of the things that are deprecated. That's nice. So then I think I'm going to YOLO update everything. Oh, Next.js 15 upgrade guide. Man, it's windy and cold, and why?